If you want to have your own website and that's all free, then you are in the right place. I bring a special course, free website building on Google Cloud for you, and that's all free. Just Google it, Google Cloud, and you can see here Google are providing $300 credit for free use. As you can see in my website ticktick.org, which is quite faster. As you can see, it is a big, very large website which loaded in a few seconds. As you can see, this website is very large and loaded in just few seconds. Here I have the subdomain for this website, and this website is more secure with no directory access, no directory browsing like this one. When I click here CSS folder, I can access the CSS folder and see whatever the code is written. That's really not good. As you can see in my website, when I tried same thing here, it's telling that you don't have the access to see that resources. So okay, and the next is when I'm trying which is the page is not exist. You can see already here is only one file that is called app.min, and I am trying to access page which is already is not there. So you can see this no error message is not looking good, but when you try in this page not exist, then you can see that how beautiful error is coming here and with the back button. And then you can see this redirection, like if you want to do some redirection with your URL, that you can do is easily just write it like that and it will redirect to you, redirect to my YouTube channel. Same you can do for others also. I'm showing one more. Here I written FB and this will redirect to my FB page, or I can write here the Instagram and it will redirect to my Instagram page, as you can see here. Let's begin. Here is my free hosting which is running on Ubuntu 20, which is the latest version of Ubuntu. Before that, let's understand what is hosting. It is a computer owned server which store a website or other data so that can be accessed over the internet from anywhere. You can access your host by simply clicking on this button. It will open a web terminal. Until it's connecting, I'm showing the another way to connect using your local terminal. You have to write a code command ssh/i. As you can see right side it is got connected. Now I'm connecting here, so I'm writing that private SSL private key. I'm writing .ppk and the user as can see this is my user AK, and at to whom I want to connect my host tick .org and hit enter, you can see the same window is opening here and running this one Ubuntu 20 LTE, the latest version, same you can see here. If you don't know your host IP, you can connect with your host IP. Let me disconnect first and then try to connect with IP. So how you will get the IP? IP you can get two places. One is here, you can see this is the IP, and another way I am telling you the easy way, write dig and the host name like tik.org and it will give the same IP. As you can see here, the IP are same, right? So let's connect with the IP SSH-i private key.ppk ak at I'm copying my IP and pasting here, hit enter, and you can see that this also got connected, successfully got connected. So I'm closing this terminal, local terminal, and showing you I have already installed LAMP means Apache, MySQL and PHP on my server. So let's check one by one by following command: service Apache to status, and you can see my server is running. Now I'm checking my current what PHP version I'm using in this hosting, and you can see here I'm using this latest version 7.4. So okay, I'm closing this too. You can install any application on this server and run your applications such as PHP, React, Node.js or Python. Many more you can do, anything which you are able to do in your local, same you can do here. So okay, I'm moving next. You don't have the IP address, so you can connect with your static IP. Keep one thing in your mind, that domain just a naming conversion of static IP. Let me better understand with this diagram. As you can see here, when the user is typing www.example.com, then server is finding IP for this and returning back the IP to the client, and client is making again the request to the server with IP, and client are getting the information. And how DNS is working in real, let me show you. Here you can see my DNS configuration which I done with my domain tik.org, and here you can see that this IP is my hosting IP which is here, and here is the name server which provided when you create a DNS record. One more thing I want to tell you, one static IP can register with a one main domain and multiple subdomain. As of now I have one subdomain which is connected over the same IP, as you can see here. you know. Then I show you how you can connect this server. Then I can show you how you can connect this server using the FileZilla. How you can connect your Google server using FileZilla. As of you now, you can see this is already connected with my subdomain, and I'm targeting here the CSS folder, which you can see here. Sorry, I'm closing this one. Which you can see here. This is the file, one file. I'm going to upload one more file using FileZilla, and this is the file which I am going to upload. It is uploading. And it's uploaded, successfully uploaded. Now I'm going back to my browser and making refresh. Now you can see the file is uploaded. Now I can run this file and you can see the message is coming. This file got uploaded using the IP. Then I'll show you how you can create a domain, subdomain like this one, which I have already created. This subdomain is running over here. And then after I'll show you how you can secure your website using no directory browsing like this, or then I'll show you the how you can do error handling like this. See, if the no directory access, and it will redirect to me this one and still saying that you don't have permission to access directory browsing. Then I show you one more things. If the file is not exist, page is not exist, which you are trying to, obviously this file is not available. Let me show you here. It is the pages I am targeting, and you can see there is no file which is like written like page not exist. So I'm hitting enter and you can see here it redirect to me hit custom page design. And then later I'll show you how you can change this connection not secure to a secure connection like this one, secure connection like this. So thanks for watching.
As you know, this pandemic has changed the way to run any business online. Then what are you waiting for? I'm here to teach you how you can move your business traditional way to online. I gave my word that you feel confident to build your own website and run your business online. Thanks for watching. If you like my work, please write on the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. Bye bye. Take care. See you in next video.